we're live.
Hello and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 209. I'm Pete Braley along with my co-host, the executive producer, the show creator, the all-around great guy. That's my son, Matt.
That's me. I forgot my water upstairs this morning.
Uh-oh.
Got to travel home and get it. You know what I'm saying? You guys feel me when you forget something at home on the way to work?
You got to go all the way back. Yeah. Thank you for choosing us today. Our goal is to start your day off on a positive note. So if you like what we do, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We're live on YouTube weekday mornings at 8 o'clock, and you can also find us wherever you go for your favorite podcasts. Coming up today is the Tuesday Top 5, and we're talking pizza today. We have a new Stumpah for you today, some tips on how to raise a reader, and don't tell me, Florida? That story, those and more coming up. But yes, good morning and welcome to a Tuesday. And he told me yesterday that when I got home from the softball game, I must have jinxed New Bedford Vocational High School because they lost yesterday.
Yeah, way to go, buddy.
They were. I was just stating a fact that they were 19-0.
Mm-hmm. 19-1 now.
Now they're 19-1.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, I don't know what you're doing over there, but you keep moving slightly, and it's shaking my microphone. I don't know what you changed.
I'm moving?
I think you pushed the chair up against the table or something.
Yeah, I think.
Just rearranging here,
Let's
guys.
see if that's better.
Why don't you just keep on scooting towards the window until you get out of view? That'd be perfect, actually.
Another nice day coming up today, I guess. Although it is a little cooler this morning.
A little bit cooler, but I don't mind. I got to cut the grass.
Oh, so. Grass cutting day?
Yeah, grass cutting day. Gross.
I know it's not one of your favorites.
No, I don't. The new lawnmower makes it a little bit better.
Okay.
I think why I hated it so much last year is because it was a lawnmower for someone at about 5'2", and I'm 6 feet tall.
6 feet tall, yeah.
So my back was killing me. I was mowing the grass like this. So
he came in last week, or was it two? I don't know. Whenever you cut the grass,
a week and a half ago.
Yeah, a week and a half ago, he came in and he says, "Well, my back feels much better."
Yeah, my back didn't hurt, which is weird.
That was good.
You know, the only thing I don't like, which I don't think there's anything that can kind of change, when you get done weed whacking, you got the shaky hands.
Yes,
I don't like that. I don't like. I tried to trim my beard one time after I cut the grass. I lopped off one of my sideburns because of the shaking hands.
Lesson learned: never
shave right after you
weed
cut the
whacking.
Grass.
Yes,
give it a couple hours.
Welcome to Tuesday, May 24th. Today is Brother's Day, when you're supposed to salute your brother.
Shout out to you, brother.
There you go. You guys will only send a text if anything, right?
I mean, we don't actually have to salute, do we?
No, he might have to because he's in the Navy. But
that's true, and I'm a podcaster, so I rank higher than him.
There was a time when you were trying to decide what to do with your life. We were like, well, what you could go to the Naval Academy, then you'd come out as an officer, and your brother would have to salute you.
Thank God I didn't. Is all I can say. I've dodged a bullet there.
Military's not your style, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Today is National Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. Okay. It honors the men and women who have worked behind the scenes making and keeping aviation possible.
Very specific.
So I guess we should really be thankful for those people because they keep us up in the air, right? When we're supposed to be.
True. Wait, is it Navy aviation or just all aviation?
Just all aviation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I saw a TikTok last night. There's a young pilot, woman pilot, who's like answering questions people might want to know and telling you things you might not want to know. Mm-hmm. Like when they're taking off, if an engine fails, but they are at a certain point, it's either they got to go. They've committed now. They will actually lift off and deal with that engine being out in the air.
Yeah, no, I 100% want to live with the I don't know. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Even if I'm about to die, don't tell me.
Don't tell me. She did say that there are some things that go wrong during a flight that they never tell the people about.
Good.
She says, I'll tell you about it if you need to know. Like, if I'm asking for the fire department to be there when we land, you kind of need to know that's going to happen. Because you're going to see them, right? And you're going to worry.
I don't know. So. I feel like I'm so, I don't know, kind of just, here we go, take my life's in your hands, that I feel like if an engine went out, I would just be like, turbulence is a little bad today. Yep. Better take an extra nausea medication here. And if the fire department's there when we land, I'll just be like, oh, I don't know. They must have been bored or something. Maybe it's a special flight.
It's a drill.
Maybe a fire drill.
Yeah.
That
it's
happens.
A drill.
We've all had those in school.
Today's also National Escargot Day, which I've never had and really have no desire to. It honors the famous French dish of cooked land snails.
Nah. I'm all set.
I guess it's a delicacy, but nah. And it's also National Scavenger Hunt Day. Those were fun.
I do like me a good scavenger hunt.
Yeah. Haven't had one in years.
We don't really have a reason to.
No. The last
There
one
be a Pete Braley Show scavenger hunt?
could be.
Nationwide.
Yeah.
You know, hop on planes.
Last one I think we ever had as a family. Wasn't there one at the campground in Vermont?
I do not know. I have no memory of that.
I remember when one of you kids was in high school, there was a scavenger, like the
if one of us was
team had a scavenger hunt or something.
Oh, that, yes. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I ever did, but I think maybe Kat and Sarah did. I think it was a field hockey thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Might have been. On the date book on this day in 1830, Mary Had a Little Lamb by Sarah Joseph Hale is first published by a Boston firm.
This might be the toughest song you've ever had to sing.
Mary had a little lamb. Give it a little jazz.
I know, I was feeling a little jazzy.
Little lamb, Mary had. I think the Muppet Show did this. Little lamb. Oh, Sesame Street.
Whose
Fleece was white as snow. I'm sure there was a Sesame Street thing that I watched with Liam.
And that made it jazzy? Is that what you're saying?
I think they did jazz it up, yeah.
Right.
On this day in 1883, the Brooklyn Bridge opened. On this day in 1935, it was the first Major League Baseball night game. It was played in Cincinnati, and for those of you wondering, the Reds beat the Phillies 2-1.
The lights probably sucked, right? Like they probably did this, and all the players were like, "This was a bad idea. I can't see a thing."
I did a high school game, and I won't say which school because I won't throw them under the bus. But I did a high school game this year when my partner he commented to me. He said, "It doesn't seem as bright as it usually does it?" And I looked around, and there were like 2 lights out on that pole, and there were 3 lights out on that pole.
You need like really good lights. Like I definitely remember playing on fields with bad lights. Like Pope Park had good lights.
Yes.
But there were definitely fields with bad lights where, like, if the ball goes a little too high, you have no idea where it is. Yeah.
Or if it doesn't go high enough, it gets just in the lights.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Another tough one.
On this day in 1969, the Beatles single Get Back goes to number 1, stays number 1 for 5 weeks.
Let's hear it.
Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back. I went with the chorus.
Let's go full song.
Jojo was a man who thought he was alone, but alone. Jojo left his home in Tucson, Arizona, crossing California. Remember in the documentary they were writing that?
Yeah. I just remember them like singing it over and over again.
Yeah, and the lyrics would change.
But my favorite part of the song, hands down, is the little libs they throw in there. Get back, JoJo! Get back, JoJo! Get out here, JoJo! Come on, JoJo! Yeah,
I just wonder how they...
my favorite parts.
Yeah, how do they come up with those odd names, you know?
It's
like,
whatever fits, whatever sounds good.
JoJo was a... Yeah.
Get back, JoJo!
On that same day, 1969, Sugar Sugar was released by the cartoon band The Archies.
Excuse me, I was taking a sip of coffee. Let's hear it, Peter.
Sugar. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, honey, honey.
Get back, JoJo! Wait a minute, what are you doing, Paul?
You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you.
What are the other ad-libs? I'm missing it. Get back, JoJo. That's the only one I remember.
Your mama's waiting for you, wearing her high heel boot, isn't it?
It's something, yeah.
And low neck sweater.
Something about like, get back to your mama or something like that. I need to listen to the song. I need the ad-libs.
On this day in 1989, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade premiered, and it was on this day in 2003, talking about Paul McCartney performed his first ever concert in Russia in Moscow's Red Square to a crowd of over 100,000 people. On the celebrity birthday list today, Tommy Chong, he of Cheech and Chong, is 84. Bob Dylan is 81. Gary Berghoff, who was Radar on MASH, he is 79. You can picture a little radar being 79. Patti LaBelle is 78. Priscilla Presley is 77. And NASCAR racer Joey Logano, who is not a favorite of my son-in-law, future son-in-law, Joey Logano is 32.
Get back, Loretta. Your mama's waiting for you. That's what it is. Oh, I love it. The ad-libs, best part of that song.
All right, who do we have in the chats this morning?
Everybody's saying good morning. Normal
Good morning,
squad. What's
y'all.
up, squad? Abby said Audrey's second game and Logan's first practice today. Let's go. Busy day. Busy day. And Abby saw the pilot girl on TikTok. No, I don't really want to find her.
What is it? Oh, the pilot girl. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to know.
Stuff you don't. You just don't want to know that, huh?
I don't want to know.
No, I'm good.
I trust the process. I just sit like there was one flight I went with Kat and Abby, our friend, our neighbor.
The other
basically
Abby.
A third sister here. Yeah, a different Abby.
The other Abby.
I know so many Abbies. And we were on a flight in really bad turbulence, and they were not enjoying it whatsoever. No. And I was just vibing on my headphones, and they kept looking at me, and they were like, "What is wrong with you? Like the plane is going down." And I was like, I'm listening to Get Back, Loretta, your mama's waiting for you. Like, I'm just vibing right now. Nobody needs to tell me anything. That's what I do on planes. There's no time to worry. On a plane, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's no, I don't know.
Did I ever tell you my fear of flying stopped after I went to the aircraft carrier Truman?
Oh, what a legend!
Yes, I know. The mayor of New Bedford. I don't know have I told this story before? Because I
think you might have.
Sorry if I bore you.
Yeah, well, because we keep on going.
Not the Truman. I'm sorry, the Roosevelt.
Just don't tell the secrets that you said you were never going to tell.
That's right.
Okay.
We had the aircraft carrier, the Roosevelt, had a sister city or whatever relationship with Roosevelt Middle School in New Bedford. So the public relations guy out there was from New Bedford. So he got in touch with the mayor, and we decided that we would do a trip. The mayor would do a trip out to the Roosevelt. This was prior to 9/11, by the way. So things were a lot looser then. I think it was in the 90s. So the mayor's office told the radio station, we're going to fly out to an aircraft carrier. If you'd like to go along and cover it, that'd be fine. So I was like, yes. And this was way before Doug was thinking Navy.
You must not have realized what it would take to get there.
Yeah. So the mayor and I flew to Norfolk, and then from Norfolk, they took us somewhere off the coast of Virginia in what the Navy calls a COD, which is the plane they deliver the mail with. And so we got into the COD. We all had our life jackets on and stuff because we're flying over water, of course. So we get into the COD, and number one, you sit backwards. And number two, there's no fanciness on this plane. You could see the hydraulic wires just running by your head.
No beverage service?
No beverage service.
No little peanuts?
No
Southwest airplane crackers?
No peanuts or crackers.
That's ridiculous.
So anyway, we flew out and we landed on. I caught the tail hook. We landed on the aircraft carrier, and then of course when we left, we got launched off, and it was a wild ride. And ever since that day, I'm like, if I'm on a plane that has air conditioning, because there was no air conditioning either. Mm-hmm. If I'm on a plane that has air conditioning, beverage service, restrooms, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I kind of felt like they always brought people out on helicopters, no? Like non-military people, no? Maybe they do now. I don't know.
They can. No, but
they were like, what's the worst way possible for these guys?
No, they still use the COD. They still use that plane.
Interesting.
So, anyway. Did we get all the chats that we have so far?
Yeah. Also, Abby did say that she does scavenger hunts with the kids when they do movie nights.
Oh, nice.
They find all the treats and stuff like that.
Excellent.
And then if they don't find the treats, the ants find the treats.
Yeah. That could happen. Mm-hmm. In the news on this Tuesday morning, Jonathan Searle, who appeared in the movie Jaws, is now the police chief on the island where the 1975 film was made. This is a wild story. He is the police chief in Oaks Bluffs, Massachusetts. Jonathan played one of the boys who pranked the beachgoers by using a cardboard fin to pretend to be a great white shark. And he's now the police chief. By the way, it's official. A 2-year-old Great Dane from Fort Worth, Texas, named Zeus, is the world's tallest dog. Guinness World Records certified that Zeus, who measures 3 feet 5.1 inches tall, is the king of the hill. Amazingly, you think that doesn't sound too big? Well, when Zeus is standing on his hind legs, He stands 7 feet tall. I've seen the pictures. Zeus's owner, Brittany Davis, is proud to help her pup, who enjoys the attention when they go out in public. And Trish is home.
That dog could literally kill him, man. Hey, Trish, pick up the microphone over there.
Yeah, there's a microphone for you now on the floor, so.
Let's see if it works.
She's very slow.
Trisha?
My name's not Trish.
It does work.
Trish is on the show this morning.
She's got the guest microphone. Charlie's he's been out, by the way. He went out and
he's here for his payment.
He thoroughly watered one of the plants out there.
He's such a goon.
But he's perfect.
Trish, how would you describe your day in 3 words or less? Yesterday.
It was Monday.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
And safe for broadcast too, the way she said it. Yeah.
Safe for broadcast?
Well, she didn't.
The way she said it.
Words,
Yeah. I thought you meant the day was safe for broadcast.
I know I called her twice and it went to voicemail, so I'm like, okay.
Busy day.
You'll find me at some point.
I'm just saying, I called her and she answered. So I'm not trying to start fights, but I called and she answered.
Oh, so she lets mine go to voicemail, takes yours.
Hey, take with that what you want.
Just depends on what fire I'm putting out at that time.
I thought you were a paramedic. You're putting out fires now?
I know. We're supposed to have other people to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Listen.
You need a raise, Trish.
Paramedics are like this. This is what was happening yesterday.
All right.
If I gave a group of paramedics 3 cannonballs,
okay,
and I came back 2 days later, 1 cannonball would be missing, 1 cannonball would be broken in half, and the other one would have a bite taken out of it.
Oh, okay.
But she said 2 cannonballs in the beginning.
I said 3.
She said 3.
Did she say 3?
She
I thought she said 3.
I heard
Sorry,
3.
I was confused.
I
think I was more focused on the fact that she's now a paramedic, a firefighter, and a pirate.
That's right.
That's a lot of. You deserve a nap, Trish.
Yes, you do.
That's a lot of work to do.
Charlie needs a walk.
All right.
Okay.
Take Charles for a walk here. Thank you, Trish.
You're welcome. My name's not Trish.
Nice to have you back. I
don't have any more treats,
We're done
my friend.
with cookies.
Yeah. It's time for you to go.
Back to the news this morning. Former running back Jerome Bettis had an amazing career in football. He played at the University of Notre Dame before leaving school early to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. After retiring from the Steelers, Jerome was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and he vowed to go back to Notre Dame and complete his degree. Well, this weekend he followed through and finally walked across the stage with a business degree, 28 years after leaving school. Jerome was thrilled to fulfill a promise he made to his mother and also to provide a good example to his kids, allowing them to see their dad achieve a goal that he had set so many years ago.
I always think stories like that are awesome, but I always wonder, do you think these people do their homework? Like, they go back to school after all these years. Like, do you think they do their homework?
Or they have someone else do it for them?
No, I'm just saying they just don't do it.
Oh, they just don't do it.
I don't. I just
I've never
can't see Jerome Bettis sitting down and doing his calculus. I just don't. I don't know. Do you waste your time or do you just coast in with a C+?
I can honestly say I've never thought of that, Matt. But
just curious.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest. If I don't know how old Jerome Bettis is, but let's say 50, just to be nice to him.
28 years later.
Yeah. So if he's going to school at 50. I'm not doing homework. I'm not wasting my time.
I'm not going to do it.
No. I'll probably just take my chances on the test.
Yeah.
Maybe read a little bit just to prepare.
I'll let you know if I ever read the answer to that.
Okay. Yeah, let me know.
It seems people are impulse shopping more than ever. Do you include yourself in that? A new survey found that 64% of respondents said that they are making more impulse buys than they did last year. The average person is spending $314 a month on impulse purchases. That's up from $276 last year, and ironically, it was much lower during the pandemic. It was only $183.
We were all saving our money for the toilet paper.
And no surprise, 70% say they tend to make these spontaneous purchases on the phone while lying in bed.
See, I'm not a phone shopper. I don't know why.
You're not,
For some reason, a purchase feels more natural for me on a laptop, which I think is a good thing. I don't like buying things from my phone.
Yeah, because if you did, you'd really...
Yeah. Occasionally I'll have to.
Open up the
But
floodgates.
I'm not a huge fan of buying
No?
things. I don't know why. I honestly have no idea. It's the same exact account,
Yeah.
same cards, same
I
security.
think I'm 50. I go either tablet or phone.
I think I just want it to
50-50.
be bigger so I can read the reviews and stuff. I don't know. Something about my phone I just don't like.
I was on my phone while we were driving home from Virginia Beach. I was on my phone and I told Mom, I said, I think I'm going to buy some socks. And she was like, we could go to a store. And I'm like, yeah, but the socks will come right to the house.
Who does that? Stores? Are we kidding me?
Getting lazy.
I do like it because it was socks, and I guarantee you probably debated it for like 3 hours.
Netflix has announced that the new season of Stranger Things will be broken up into 2 volumes. Volume 1, which premieres May 27th, will have 7 of the 9 episodes, with each episode lasting about 75 minutes. Volume 2 will come out July 1st and will have episodes 8 and 9, with the series finale too, right? Isn't this it? Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't know. It was very weird the way they worded it when they announced it.
Oh, really?
It could be, or there's one more season. I don't know. I have no idea.
Anyway, the finale will be a whopping 2.5 hours long.
Let's go.
All right.
Movie.
A football follow-up here. So much for Michael Vicks' pro football comeback. Told you about this yesterday. The 41-year-old quarterback was reportedly going to join the fan-controlled football league this week. But Vick tweeted, I hung him up in 2015, never to return again. Had an amazing time and accomplished so much. I say that to say they're going to stay hung up, and I will not be coming out of retirement.
He definitely tried to run and tore a hamstring. He was like, all right, you know what? I'm not doing this again.
Vick would have joined other NFL players Terrell Owens and Johnny Manziel in the 7-on-7 league. And finally, regular record breaker. Yeah, he's a regular. David Rush can put another one in the books. The Idaho man who owns more than 200 Guinness World Records ran a half marathon wearing 111 shirts. The previous record, why is there, I don't know, there is one. The previous record was 82 shirts. So he
really padded that thing.
Get this. He says it took his team 25 minutes to get all the shirts on him until he could barely move his upper body. Can you imagine wearing 111 shirts?
I feel like I'm going to die running like a half mile in one T-shirt.
Fortunately, all he needed was his lower body to run the race. He finished with a time of 2 hours, 47 minutes, and 55 seconds, which came in under the 3-hour time limit set by Guinness. He says the shirts added another 40 pounds to his body, and he felt like his arms lost circulation several times.
That's not healthy. Also, where do you find this record? Did somebody tell him, or does he look it up? Or did he just randomly think wait a minute, I have an idea.
I don't know if you can Google
half marathon with this many T-shirts.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you think of that?
I don't know if you Google running records.
I don't know. All I'm saying is give Joey Tribbiani a chance at that record from when he threw out Chandler's clothes.
That's
on.
right.
Yeah.
That would do it. Time for today's Stumpah, and we have a brand new one for you today. As who got it yesterday?
Val's first win.
That's right.
Yeah.
Our Stumpah today, 3 out of 10 Americans have never done this. What is this? Always vague on day number 1, right?
Mm-hmm. And you hate it. I can hear it in the pause.
3 out of 10 Americans have never done this. What is this? All right, give us your answers in the live chat. And, of course, if you're listening later in the day or on the podcast, you can play along with yourself and claim to be the victor. It's fine with us.
Yeah.
That leads us to today's fascinating fact. And our fact is broccoli actually contains more protein than a lot of meats, including steak. I never knew this. Just another reason to add the green vegetable to your menu sometime soon.
No, thank you.
Not a fan of broccoli.
I hate broccoli. I've tried many times. That's one. There's many foods where I'm like, I don't think I've had it since I was 3, but I just claim I don't like it.
Yeah.
That I should probably try again. Broccoli, again and again, I'm like, this is healthy for you. Eat it. And every single time,
and you've
I
tried
hate
it, you've tried it with cheese on it, and
There's just something about the taste I can't get behind.
Can't do it. Well, you're not getting your protein. You have to get your...
I get my protein in different ways.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not just like abandoning protein.
Yeah, I am big on chicken, right? I do tend to cook a lot of chicken.
You cook with a lot of chicken,
Yep,
yes. Protein in that.
All right. So do we have any answers here?
We do. Let's see here. All right, what's the question?
3 out of 10 Americans have never done this. What is this?
Abby says flown.
Flown? No.
Nope. Abby says drove.
Drove? No.
I see Abby's transportation theme. Gary says left the country. That's a good guess.
Good guess, but no, that's not it.
I would be one of those that have never left the country.
That's true.
Justin says go to the doctors.
No.
3 out of 10. Get healthy, people. Abby says been to a concert.
Oh, no, that's not it. By the way, you did ask yesterday, so I must follow up.
Okay.
My doctor and I did hug.
That's great. I knew it would happen. You guys have been together for so long.
He said 30 years.
Is that true?
He said probably because he said he's been at this place for 35 years, so at least 30 years. My doctor's retiring, so of course we've gone through the fun of finding a new one.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't fun. Like it wasn't like a hard process for you. He had a replacement.
That's true. Mom did do some research, I think, though. She was looking for new doctors and.
I needed a new doctor.
Yeah.
We were looking for me.
Okay.
It was nice and easy for you.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you settle down over that?
So anyway, I had an appointment physical yesterday, and at the end, he was like, "Bring it in." I was like, "Oh,
bring it in, man." They sobbed.
We are gonna hug.
By the way, you're dying. Abby says been to a concert. No, I already said that's wrong. No. Gary says been cross country.
No, not cross country. No,
I also have not done that. Gail says traveled out of town.
No, that's not it.
I have traveled out of town.
3 out of 10 Americans have not traveled out of town.
Hey,
wow.
I mean, if the town's nice.
Maybe.
Justin says pay taxes.
Pay taxes. No, that's not it.
As an accountant, I'm a mandated reporter. I'm about to get you. That was my badge.
Accountant badge.
Yeah. Diane says driven a car.
No, that's not it.
Nope. Gail says smoked.
Nope, not smoked.
Does that include a stogie?
Yeah.
Smoking a stogie, not to be confused with a hoagie. That would ruin the sandwich. A hoagie.
A hoagie, yes.
Don't smoke a hoagie.
Don't light your hoagie on fire.
Gail says eating vegetables.
No, that's not it.
Not it. Abby says been out of their home state.
No.
Nope. Kat says drink alcohol.
Ooh. No, that's not it.
Good guess. Justin says kiss another person. Oh my goodness. Not it. Justin says take a train. That's a good guess.
That's not it.
Do we count the train in Boston? Like, does that count as a train?
The T?
Yeah.
The subway?
Because if we don't count that, but do we count, like, the Santa's Village train?
Santa's Village, that is a train.
I've been on a train.
On a train.
We're going to need to be more specific.
Yeah, that's true.
Either way, anything about trains is incorrect, but I'm going to need you to be more specific. Gail says juggle.
No, not juggle. No.
One of these days, I'll have to show how I can juggle for, like, 5 seconds.
30. Oh. I was going to say 30 seconds.
No, I wouldn't even give me
Can't
30
do
seconds.
that? All right.
Juggling's pretty quick, Pete.
All right.
I lose it pretty quick.
We'll have to do that.
Abby says rode a roller coaster.
No, that's not it. No.
Not it. Gail says snap fingers.
No.
By the way, I think I said at one point how I can only snap with my right hand. I'm improving with my left hand.
Oh. Nice.
I don't know what changed. I haven't been practicing. I randomly, because I'm a loser, I'll just snap.
I'm out of practice.
I'll just be watching a movie and I'll just be, wait a minute, can I? And I can kind of do it now.
Look at that.
So, I don't know. Growth, somehow.
I was so bored one day, I figured out where the sound comes when you...
it's from smacking your finger.
It's when your finger smacks the other finger.
What do you think? It comes out of a Bluetooth speaker?
Well, no, I told you, I was bored one day, so I was like, how does that...
I'm telling you, look at this guy's Google history. It'll be just weird. Why do birds fly not swim? Because they're not in the water.
It would be. My Google history. Oh, man.
I'm concerned. Why do light bulbs shine yellow and not fuchsia? What? Anyways, what's the question again?
Where were we?
3 out of 10 Americans have never done this. What is this?
What is this?
Justin says graduate high school.
No, that's not
That's a good guess. That's a good guess. Abby says made a social media account.
No, that's not it.
Nope.
No.
Gary says worked a job.
No, that's not it.
Not it. You slackers, go get a job. Diane says gone to a professional sports event.
Oh, no, that's not it.
Justin said play a sport.
Play a sport. No.
Abby says swimming.
Swimming. No, not swimming.
Kat says graduated college.
No.
Kat says take medication.
No, that's not it.
Those 3 out of 10. Oh my God, with perfect health.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Get out of here. Justin says go to a movie.
No.
Hey, sometimes it's just better at home. Gail says owned a pet.
No.
Emily says, have a child.
No, that's not it.
Justin says, quit their job.
No.
Diane says, when I was a kid, I taught myself how to juggle using croquet balls. Right? Croquet?
Croquet,
Yeah.
yes.
Trust me, if enough of those fall on your head, you learn how to juggle pretty quick. Why
Yeah,
are they falling on your head? You're juggling too high.
That's all pretty solid. I don't know if they're
I'm
that
not gonna
heavy.
I'm not going to use croquet balls because I'll break my laptop.
Yes, you will.
Not going to do that.
No.
Abby says, gone apple picking.
No, that's not it. No.
Kat says, gotten married.
No, not got
Diane
married.
says, written a paper check.
No.
Abby says, sent flowers.
Nope.
Abby says, received flowers.
No.
Abby said, started a bank account.
No.
Justin says, cooked.
No.
And that's the Stumpah for today. Consider yourself stumped. We weren't as good that time.
No.
We're better when we're on Zoom somehow.
I know. That was really cool how that worked
I
out.
don't know how that happened.
All right, we're back tomorrow with another clue. We'll give you a hint for the Stumpah. Brings us to the Tuesday Top 5. And our Top 5 for this week is your Top 5 pizza toppings. I did realize when putting this together, we do talk about pizza a lot on the show, but hey, you got to go with those winning topics.
We do, and I feel like we don't have pizza that much.
You're right.
Granted, while you were gone, I had a lot of pizza. It's
Right,
kind of my go-to
right,
easy
right.
meal. I'm lazy. But
But
yeah,
no,
we don't get pizza a lot.
We don't get it a lot.
I think we
You're
should
right.
change that.
We should.
Who do we need to talk to?
The menu budget director?
I guess.
Okay. Top 5 pizza toppings. All right, let us know what you like. But all right, we'll go with my number 5, which I know is not even on his list.
Nope.
My number 5 is sausage. I like a sausage pizza.
That would be like number one worst pizza topping would be sausage. I hate sausage.
You just hate sausage.
It makes me nauseous. Like just the taste of it. Not even the food. Like just the taste of it. Like it's just weird. It just feels bad. Like the food went bad. Someone took like a nice piece of, I don't know, hot dog and like left it out in the sun for a couple of days.
Just not going to do it.
Gross. My number 5 is pepperoni. Classic.
Oh, okay.
Can't go wrong
All
with
That's
pepperoni.
higher on my list, yeah.
Yeah.
My number 4 is just a cheese pizza. Just have a regular cheese pizza.
Very versatile. My number 4, barbecue chicken.
Oh, okay.
I love me a Domino's barbecue chicken pizza.
Now, I put number 3. I'm not sure if this is... I put chicken Alfredo. Is that the pizza we get from Domino's? At the California or whatever?
I think so.
Because it does have a white sauce.
It has chicken, it has white sauce, it has bacon, and it has sun-dried tomatoes.
So that's my number 3.
All right. That's
Okay.
good. That's a good pizza.
Yep.
Number 3, I got linguiça.
Oh, okay. At
Now,
number 3.
At number
huh?
3. And I'm trying to think who has the best like linguiça pizza around here.
Well, it's tough because I would vote for Riccardi's.
Nah.
Or maybe Pa Raffa's, which I don't think you've had much.
I don't know. Maybe we should
Because
get
we don't go up the north
it.
end.
Is it thin crust?
Yes. See, he doesn't like thin crust pizza, and that's what I grew up with. My mom always went to, for those of you that are local, my mom always went to Faye's Naughty Pine in the north end. They had a place on Tarkin Hill Road and Cushing Avenue. Mm-hmm. Now they're in Dartmouth, but she used to go, and that was always thin crust pizza. That's what I grew up with.
Don't like thin crust, man. Yeah. Not a fan. It's very crunchy. It's like you're eating a tortilla.
Yeah, you said it's like having a flatbread pizza, right?
Yeah, don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Okay.
Number 2, what do you got?
For number 2, I have pepperoni.
Yeah.
I put it at number 2. Can't go wrong.
Number 2, I put chicken bacon Alfredo, the one from Domino's.
Oh, okay.
I love that pizza. The Cali pizza from Domino's, guys. Give it a try.
Super.
Number 1.
My number 1 is linguiça. I love it.
You do love linguiça.
We do have some people listening in other parts of the country, so that's a Portuguese sausage.
Yeah.
Is how I can describe it.
My number 1
Yeah.
is cheese. You can't go wrong with a cheese pizza. There's nothing better than a cheese pizza. A cheese pizza never lets you down. No matter where you get it from, a cheese pizza never lets you down.
And if you're ordering, like 3 or 4 pizzas for a group, you always include at least one cheese, if not 2.
The most purchased pizza, I guarantee.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese pizza. You can't go wrong with cheese. We do have some answers here. Oh, by the way, I did have an honorable mention.
Oh, did you?
Black olives.
No.
I like an occasional black olive pizza.
I don't do olives.
Well, screw you.
Okay, you can
Yeah.
have my pizza.
How dare you not like something I like?
It's called individualism.
No, that's not how this works.
Hey, if anybody has pineapple in the chat there, I don't know if I want to hear it.
You want me to just skip? Well, I already see one person with
Oh, is
pineapple.
there?
One
Okay.
person has it at number 1.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to know who it is? You might never talk to them again.
Who is it?
It's Gary.
Gary. Yeah. Number 1 is pineapple?
That's what he says.
I mean, Now I'm not totally against it. I mean, I've had a pineapple pizza, and I'm okay with it, but it's not on my top 5.
Time out. How are you gonna sit here and be like, if somebody has pineapple, don't even read their name, ban them from the show, and then you're like, to be honest, it's not that bad. I just don't like it. Like what? How does that make sense?
It's not my top 5. I mean,
but you're like, honestly, hire somebody to kill that person. Like, are you kidding me? What? They don't even deserve to be alive anymore. By the way, it's not that bad.
Can you stop making me laugh so I can take a sip?
Okay. No.
All right. I better put it down.
You got it. I'm going to wait here. Silence.
Oh, for the coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're just going to look at you.
I'm not going to look at him.
How does that taste?
Not looking at him.
Does that taste good?
It tastes very good.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we got that out of the way. All right,
so
top
what do we
5
have?
pizza toppings. Gary said chorizo, right? Is that how you say it?
Chorizo.
Chorizo.
Yep.
Why is there no?
I know.
Number 4, meatball. Number 3, bacon. Number 2, pepperoni. Number 1, pineapple. Gary says 5 also can be substituted for linguiça. So he's just going number 5, Portuguese meats is what he's going with. That's what he would like to change that to.
I'm trying to think if I've ever had a meatball pizza. That sounds good.
I don't think I have.
That sounds good.
I'm down to try. Seems a little bland, but I'm down to try it.
All right.
I'm not a big hamburger person. I've said that before.
Yeah, it's true.
Abby says spinach, feta, mushrooms, chicken, artichokes, all together is my favorite pizza. Okay, all those are nasty except chicken. So thank you, Abby, for that. Gross. Abby said, are we doing toppings or style of pizzas? I don't know. We're just kind of making up our own rules.
Yeah, we kind of did. Well, actually, it's the top 5 pizza toppings is what we did say.
Gary said, Riccardi's all day. Come on, Matt. Open your horizons. I've had it before. I feel like open your horizons as if like I was like, I won't even try it. I've had it many times. Just don't like it.
What if you put one piece on top of the other? Then it's not thin crust.
No, it's still crunchy like a thin crust.
Okay.
I like a little bit of crunch, but sort of a soft pizza.
Okay.
Where you don't break your
a
teeth.
Thicker crust.
Yeah, where you don't break your teeth trying to eat the crust.
Okay.
That's what it comes down to. The pizza needs to be good enough where you don't mind eating the crust.
Gotcha.
You ever have a pizza where you get to the crust and you're like, and Nana said not to waste food. Crunch. It's like similar to eating a celery stick.
They call that the pizza bones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You want a pizza that has good pizza bones,
right?
Where you don't mind eating the bones.
Remember when I used to give Oscar and Baxter the bones? And then they wouldn't.
Did you do that?
Yeah. There was a time when after I would eat, I would still have the crust left.
That must have been when they were younger.
So I would go and I would give each a piece of the crust. But then they got...
a piece of it. Oh, thank God. I thought you were giving them like 4 or 5 pizza bones.
Then they got
that's not healthy.
They got to be a pain. Whenever the boxes came in, they're like, oh boy, we get some.
Well, also, they were as they got older, I think we steered away from that.
Yeah.
Keeping them healthy.
Probably wasn't good.
Let's see. Diane says number 5, Hawaiian. Number 4, onion and mushroom. Number 3, Greek toppings. Number 2, pepperoni. Number 1, linguiça. Okay, 5 through 3 are very questionable. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about if I'm into
onion and mushrooms on
Greek topping.
I actually don't know what that would include. So
what's that?
The Greek topping.
No, I don't either.
I don't know.
Feta cheese, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Justin says number 5. Justin doesn't know how to play by the rules. We said top 5. He gave me 4. Justin says 4 cheese, 3 pepperoni, 2 barbecue, 1 linguiça. That's a solid list. I respect every one of those.
Can you find any linguiça in Florida? I
think
it is getting better.
I don't remember if they said. I thought they said that there was a Portuguese market somewhere.
Oh, that's cool.
But correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I thought I remember you guys saying something like that. Maybe I was talking to somebody else in my dreams or something.
I think there is one grocery store in Virginia that carries linguiça, but it's like not in Virginia Beach, so Sarah doesn't travel there to get it.
I don't think Doug and Sarah eat enough linguiça. To be honest, we don't get orders for linguiça.
That's true.
That much.
That's true.
It's a little disrespectful to the culture of New Bedford.
We've actually had more requests from a friend of Sarah's, Mrs. Willow Tree Chicken Salad. So we usually...
Is it Mrs. Willow Tree? Why did you say it like that?
That's the brand, Willow Tree.
Yeah, but why'd you say Mrs.?
Did I say Mrs.?
You said Mrs. Willow Tree.
I'm sorry.
I was so confused. I was like, is that really what it's called? I was like, that doesn't even make sense. Mrs. Buttersworth Willow Tree.
Did I say witches? Witches? Willow
Maybe.
Tree?
I don't know. I heard Mrs. Willow Tree.
A favorite, which is Willow Tree Chicken Salad.
All right.
So we end up bringing down some containers of that for her friend Frances. Shout out to Frances.
Yeah, shout out Franny. We will get to all the rest in the post show.
Okay. I know we're talking a lot about pizza here, but Americans are eating more salad these days. Good for us. Whether we're becoming more health conscious or we just realize that salad is something else to pour ranch dressing on.
It's just a vessel for the ranch dressing.
A new survey has found that 62% of Americans say salad is a part of their regular diet. Seems the average American, get this, eats 4 salads a week.
I mean,
can't say we
shout out to those folks. It's a very popular lunch dish.
That's true.
Yeah.
The most popular lettuce is iceberg lettuce, and more than half of people surveyed said they eat salad to get some veggies in their diet. Based on the answers provided by those surveyed, the ultimate salad would consist of the following: iceberg lettuce, spinach, or romaine. Those are the 3 biggies.
Spinach is pretty good.
Yeah, I do like that. Yeah. Something crunchy goes on to, like croutons, which I'm not a fan of, but also walnuts or almonds.
Nah, I'll pass on the crunchy stuff.
Savory things like eggs, seeds, or cheddar cheese.
I don't mind a little cheddar cheese in there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't mind the eggs. You're not a big fan of those, are you? The hard-boiled
okay
eggs.
with it. The yolk is just ugh.
The what?
The yolk. What did I say?
Oh.
Did I say yolk?
I heard oak.
Oh, I just got my mind on trees.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Also, different veggies, including tomatoes, cucumber, or carrots. I do love me some cucumbers. And a good amount of dressing. We got to put our dressing on.
What's the point of salad without some dressing?
There was this time, I think, when you guys were playing ball and we went to McDonald's like once or twice a week, I would start getting a salad to try to be healthy.
You're such a hero.
I know, but then I would put all that dressing on it. Which,
we're like, no, it's green. It's green. Don't worry.
I'm healthy.
It's good for me.
The top dressings, by the way, are balsamic vinaigrette, which is okay. Blue cheese, which I've never been a fan of.
No.
Or, number 1, gotta have your ranch.
Gotta have ranch. I'm a big fan of French dressing.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
It is really good. Yeah, big fan of French. A little bit of Italian. Italian dressing's not bad.
Does anybody else put, I know Kat's big on this, and I think Mom is too. Ranch dressing on pizza? I mean, dipping your pizza into ranch dressing?
It's not necessary. Pizza's good as by itself.
I know, you're trying to improve perfection.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they do that. I think Sarah does it too.
All right, if you love your salads, you can let us know. If put anything special in your salad. From our musical notes department, the band Chicago is releasing their first new original song in 8 years. But they want you to know that there is no imminent message in the lyrics to If This Is Goodbye. Check this out. These are the lyrics. If this is goodbye, let's take one more shot for the memories. Life's too short to be enemies. And if this ends tonight, you can save your tears for the other guys. I'll see you in another life.
That is just funny. Like, they definitely, either I don't know if they wrote the song or if someone else wrote the song and sent it to them, and they were like, man, I really like this. I think this should be the next one. And they played it for their team, and their team's all sobbing like, we're out of a job.
We're out of a job.
They're like, wait, why are you guys crying? And they're like, you're obviously breaking up, aren't you? Like, this is it right here? And they're like, oh, no. They just totally picked the wrong song.
They did, evidently, after talking to the team, realize they needed to release a statement. So they said, we're immensely proud of this release. For those who wonder if the title or lyrics are meant to be taken literally, let us be clear, we are feeling stronger every day, which is one of their hits from 1974. Mm-hmm. The song is a celebration of the moments we share with one another. It's not a goodbye.
Hey, guys, we're about to release a song that 100% sounds like this is it. It's not.
This is their first original song since 2014, and this year marks Chicago's 55th year on the road.
Wow.
Imagine that.
You must really love living on the road. You got to do it for that long.
I guess a lot of musicians do, huh? They love being on the road.
I mean, you have to. Right? To do it for that long?
And they all seem to be super happy they're back on the road this year after, having the COVID layoff.
That's why they make a lot of the money, to be honest.
You don't make as much as you used to releasing it, right, anymore?
Only if you wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, record sales used to be huge if the album went... but now I don't think they make as much money off downloads.
They don't? That's a big debate going around. I think it's like the big ones. they deserve to make more of the cut there.
Right.
But if you just record it and you didn't write it, you don't make like anything.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, torrents.
So you got to go out. Yeah. This year marks the 55th year on the. And it's funny when I hear this, and I don't know about anyone else who's 60 or near 60. I'm at the point where it's like, I can't imagine being like as old as Paul McCartney is. He's what, 70, right? 70 something. I can't imagine getting on a plane, going to a new town, getting a hotel, standing up to the show. Obviously, he's in much better shape than I am, but still, it's like there comes a point where that must get old.
True. I mean, it definitely gets a little bit easier the richer you are.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely get the nice hotel rooms.
Yeah, and nice limos. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody else waits for your bags.
Somebody
at the carousel.
massages your feet before you go on stage.
By the way, Chicago's out on tour again. They start a tour with Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys on June 7th in Phoenix. All right, time for today's random question. And our random question is, what movie, picture, or video always makes you laugh no matter how often you watch it? What movie, picture, or video always makes you laugh no matter how often you watch it? The first thing that I always go with the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay, what is that?
First thing that came to my mind was Chevy Chase in Christmas Vacation.
I was actually thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can find a clip of my answer. I sent it to Sarah at one point.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
We watched that movie. It's a holiday tradition, whether or not it's a Saturday night or the night we put the tree up or whatever. And number one, you can hardly hear all the dialogue because somebody in the family is going to blurt out the joke before it's told.
Trish. So maybe not blurting it out, but Trish is the one that laughs hands down the most at that movie.
I mean, that movie's just, it's like when he greases up the sled and then goes down the hill.
Yeah.
It gets me every time.
Trish laughs the entire time.
Yeah.
Even though we know exactly what's going to happen.
So, I don't know. That would be my number one. Is there something for, now we have so many videos.
For me, there's a clip of The Office that gets me every time. No matter how many times I've seen it, it gets me every time. Oh, I found it.
You found it?
I found it.
Okay.
I'm going to plug my phone in because I want you guys to get the full effect here.
Good quality.
Yeah, that's the goal at least. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can make this happen. The suspense is killing you all. I know it. This one clip of The Office gets me every time. That's the wrong volume. Here it is.
You heard the news? Extra, extra, read all about it. Newspapers for sale.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Me and Sarah, I think it's because me and Sarah always quote it to each other.
Is that Steve Carell?
Yeah, just the newspapers for sale. I don't know why. It's the dumbest thing, but me and Sarah love that clip. I'm almost embarrassed that's my choice. But for some reason, the newspapers for sale gets me every time. I think it's because of my imitation of it with Sarah. It's just, the bond we have.
That's
what it is.
It's a special thing between the two of them.
So beautiful.
Have you heard about the book that's coming out?
Which book?
Jenna Fisher and
Angela Kinsey.
Angela Kinsley. They have a Kinsey. I'm sorry.
Put some respect on her name.
They have a podcast called The Office Ladies, and it's a really good podcast. Mm-hmm. But I find that I don't always have a straight hour to listen to the show.
Yeah, that was the only good thing that came from my college experience was the long drive.
The commute.
I could catch up on my podcast.
Well, evidently, they're coming out with a book. Mm-hmm. So basically, if you haven't had a chance to listen to the podcast, you can read the book.
Well, I don't think the book is necessarily going to be the same as the podcast. The podcast, they break down each episode.
Yes, that's true.
The book, I think, is just going to be a collective work on their time on The Office. It's still going to be great, but it's not going to be like the podcast, I don't think.
Did you see that one of the things they preview these books being released? One of the things they mentioned was that the show could have gone 2 more seasons.
Yeah.
But they would have lost some. Not everybody was coming back.
It probably would have been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Or at least not as strong as it was. And the show took a step down when Steve Carell left.
Right.
So I don't think they could have afforded to take another step down.
So they're kind of looking back, kind of thinking we made that. The cast, they all got together and decided if we can't all be here, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So
which I think was the right choice.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see everybody else's answers. Hopefully not as stupid as mine. Gary says Rush Hour / Big Daddy.
Okay.
Big Daddy's funny.
Yeah, it is.
That's just a great movie.
Yep.
Gail says The Princess Bride, hands down my absolute favorite.
Okay, Trish is big on that too.
Abby said Step Brothers and Bridesmaids.
Have I seen Bridesmaids?
I know Trish has.
Okay,
I think Trish, Kat, and Sarah have.
maybe.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Diane says that video with the little kid going, but Linda, listen to me, Linda. Yeah. kids like 2, 3 years old. He's like, Linda. Love that.
How about the video of the little boy that goes, apparently?
Yeah. Apparently. I've never been on like television before. Apparently. Love it. Abby says when they pranked Dwight with the Asian Jim. Yeah.
Okay.
Abby says when they go to Dwight's farm. And she says, oh no, hands down the dinner party episode. Yeah, the dinner party episode is great.
Yes.
I don't know why that newspapers clip just gets me every time. Pete's like, I can't believe this kid is my son.
No.
but I have to put on a brave face right now.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, different things hit different people differently.
I'm just kidding.
So kidding. Yeah, for some reason that breaks you up.
Nobody can take that clip away from me.
But yes,
also, I apologize for the audio quality. I forgot my AC was on in the background.
Oh,
that's why it sounded so terrible.
I see.
Yeah. Gary said, I like turtles. Like, have you seen that clip? It's the kid.
No.
The kid. I like turtles.
I'll have to look that one up.
It's another clip that when you explain it, it's not funny.
Yeah.
You got to see it. You got to see it.
All right.
What else we got?
I was just thinking about the dinner party episode and the outtakes.
So great.
The outtakes of the dinner party episode when Jim was breaking up, just he couldn't get through some scene.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was.
So. It was when it was many of them, but it was when Michael Scott went to his TV and said, and if we need a little extra space, and he puts the TV like maybe 3 inches into the wall.
And Jim just breaks up.
Yeah.
Story this morning about how to raise a reader. Okay. Now, it's probably, actually, you are a reader. I shouldn't say
I
that.
am not going to stand for the slander I take on a weekly basis with you. Every time you're like, none of my kids read. And I sit here, I read every day.
How often do I say that none of my kids read?
I feel like, guys, back me up here. I feel like at least once a week I have to defend myself saying that I read.
All right.
You start off a story every time and you're like, none of my kids read. Oh, well, no, you read a little bit. That's every time.
Anyway, if you're dealing with either kids or grandchildren, some children are born to read. Others need a little nudge to hit the books. And if you want to get your little one in the reading habit early, there's something called Grazia Magazine. It suggests that you try these things. Number 1, go with what they like. All right. If your child is really into dinosaurs or obsessed with fairies, stock up on books on those subjects. Liam loves like excavators.
Yeah.
He's got a book called The Little Excavator that's been like in his top 5.
Well, currently it's the ducks, right? It's the duck book.
Yeah, Make Way for Ducklings.
Yeah.
And when he comes up here this summer, we do want to take him to Boston to see the ducklings that they have at Boston Commons. Yeah. See how he likes that. Number 2, bring stories to life. We always did this. Don't just read in a monotone. Use some funny voices.
Acting.
Yes.
Act it out. Theater.
Theater.
Yeah, be a thespian.
Change your tone of voice to suit the mood of what you're reading. It'll make the process more fun for both of you, especially if you're reading the same story every night. Which
take on a different I don't know, viewpoint on the character.
Maybe.
Every night.
Maybe.
Different person.
What was one of the other books you read? Maxie the Taxi Dog was a big book for Liam.
Sarah has a tattoo of the taxi cab.
She got a tattoo of that.
It's that big of a book in his life.
Read in different settings. Make it more interesting by not just always reading in bed or on the sofa. If you're reading a book about gnomes, think about reading outside, where gnomes always frolic.
If you're reading Mary Poppins, get up on that roof.
Yeah.
It's probably dangerous.
Yeah. And finally, read more yourself. If your child sees you reading and enjoying it, they are more likely to think reading is cool and worth sticking with. As a bonus, you will exercise your brain in the process. So there you go.
There we go.
Tips on how to get how to start a young reader.
Maybe I'll take some tips because I never read in your eyes.
I didn't say that.
Such an idiot in your eyes.
Mental notes.
Illiterate. Matt, do you even know how to read?
Finally, this morning, it is our regular feature, Don't Tell Me, Florida. And there just seems to be an abundance of these stories that come out of Florida. What did Justin tell us once? They're crazy down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He supports every Don't Tell Me Florida story.
Yeah. Trying to run from police, crashing your car into a truck, and then throwing a snake at the deputy is no way to go through life.
Are you sure?
But a Florida woman is under arrest for just such a thing. After a bizarre high-speed chase, which started when she tried to flee a traffic stop, sheriff's deputies tried to pull the woman over, but she took off and deliberately struck 2 motorcycle officers. It's okay. They're not seriously hurt. She then led them on a chase, which ultimately ended when she crashed her vehicle into a police car and a pickup truck carrying 3 people. When an officer approached her, she whipped out a snake and threw it at him. 4 people were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The 2 motorcycle cops were not hurt, thank goodness. And the snake-throwing woman was identified as 54-year-old Dawn LaPrade. She's charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault on a police officer and fleeing and eluding. Police did add that the thrown serpent turned out to be a rubber snake. But who knows that at the time?
I mean,
right?
if it weren't for the running, all these people over, I would say I don't hate the rubber snake thing.
Oh, really?
I mean, if you're going to choose some sort of defense and you want to choose a rubber snake, let it be that over a deadly weapon.
Okay.
At least it's safer.
Right. Or a deadly snake.
But what creativity, throwing a rubber snake.
Oh, I know.
That's definitely, I'm trying to think. There's many movies, I feel, where rubber snakes come into play, trying to trick people. Probably Home Alone, right? Did they ever use a rubber snake in Home Alone? I feel like they should have. If they didn't,
probably.
If they didn't, missed opportunity.
Yep. Yeah.
But points for maybe a half a point, a quarter of a point for creativity, I guess.
Good old Florida.
Yeah, gotta love those people.
It's got to be the heat, right? I don't know. I don't know what drives them to do
The
these
heat,
things.
the drugs, something.
A little meth. I don't know. That'll do it for today. Stand by. We do have a post show coming up where we can catch up on some chats, find out about your favorite pizza toppings, maybe just hang out for a little bit. If you do have to go, we do leave you with a thought for the day. And our thought today is, if you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. All right. Stand by. The post show is coming up next.
Hey, mics aren't live, right? I'm gonna give myself a bloody nose.
Yeah, if you missed it, though, everybody, including
Dana didn't miss it. Dana, you see what I work with here?
Typical, when he brought the music up, I did not look to see if he had the mics off yet.
He expects me to be like, all right, we're clear. We're clear. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, I'm not saying, maybe I was faster than you back in the day,
Hey, I tell you what, tomorrow, you're in my seat. I'm in yours. Let's see how the show goes.
I can't
Let's see how the show goes.
I cannot do all that stuff.
So then why don't you watch yourself? Because if not, and we're live. Go ahead, Pete. Start the show. Hello. Oh, what? Did you have something to say? You have nothing to say to these nice people?
I'm going to sniff.
Well, you can now. Oh, my Lord. Not only does he sniff, and then he tries to criticize me.
What?
You just did. You just said you could run the board better than me.
No, I said, play the tape back. I said back in the day, I think I was quicker.
I tell you what, this button says celebrate/ding. How do you know which one it's going to do?
It's by an A and B setup.
Yeah, how do you get to the A and B setup?
I have no idea.
Okay, and how do you know which one it's on right now?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so why don't you watch yourself?
I haven't run that board. So
we're going to 1 day a week because of my mental health. I can't take 5 days anymore of this guy. I can't take 5 days of sniffs. Just can't.
yeah.
Just can't. Nah, I'm kidding. The funny part though is that he sniffed, heard it, and looked at me, and he's like,
It's like,
damn, deer in headlights. He's like, I messed up.
damn, I screwed up again.
Yeah, that was funny.
Anyway,
How's everybody doing?
Dana's laughing hysterically, I guess.
Yeah, Dana giggle. I haven't played that in a while. Let's see. Pizza toppings. Top 5
scrolling
pizza
back,
toppings. Abby says, a nice white pizza with some garlic. Chef's kiss.
So is it just the white topping and cheese, I guess?
Yeah, with garlic.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't make the rules here. Abby says, mushroom, pepperoni, and black olives. See, I don't do the mushrooms. Maybe the pepperoni and black olives. I don't
mushrooms.
mind when there's peppers on pizza, but I take the peppers off. I like the remnants of the peppers. But I don't like the peppers themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind a vegetable pizza. The only thing I do take the olives off. I just never, I don't know why. I've just never loved olives.
I love black olives, and I think it's mainly inspired by when I was a kid. I used to put them on my fingers, like I was E.T. And I think because I couldn't do that without eating them, because that'd be a waste of food.
You've already touched them.
So if I wanted to do the joke, I had to eat them. So I became a fan.
Do you
out of pure necessity?
Do you like green olives?
I don't think I've ever had one.
Okay.
I need to try it.
Do they taste much? I don't know. Do they taste much different, green versus black?
I actually saw we had some the other day, and I was like, damn, should I just take a green olive? But I don't know. It was a weird time. I didn't. Yeah. I think I was about to eat like Oreos. I was like, no, we're not going to mix that. No, we're not going to do that. Let's see. What else do we got here?
Oh, Philly cheesesteak.
I have heard some places that have that. I've never tried it.
All right.
I'm interested.
That's from Abby.
Gail says number 1, pineapple. Number 2, pineapple. Number 3, pineapple. 4, pineapple. 5. Justin, if you could block Gail, please, from ever seeing the show again. No, I'm kidding. But Gail, come on. You tell me that's the only pizza you like out here? It's pineapple pizza.
Now, what is this? Abby says number 5, the NEK chicken.
Neck chicken?
The neck chicken, bacon, spinach, apples with an oil base and drizzled with maple syrup.
Take your apples out of here. Don't ever put apples on a pizza. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I can take the pineapple.
And drizzle with maple syrup? What are we doing?
I know, huh?
Abby, what are we doing? Gross. Gary says, we got to send you guys this way to have some Caserta pizza. Is that like a Serta mattress or something? I don't understand what's happening. From Federal Hill, yeah. I will say, we're going to have to spend like a week up down in Rhode Island.
I know.
Gary's got a million places we got to try.
We've been holding off on Dell's Lemonade for like summer weather.
Yeah. I don't want to record us drinking Dell's in a winter parka.
Right.
So I feel like that would just be
And then
weird.
there's also roast beef, right?
Yeah, we have a roast beef place. Now we got Caserta pizza, which I don't know what that is or what I'm getting myself into. But
all right.
We got a lot of stuff. Gary, we're going to be staying at your cribbo for, I don't even know, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Now, Justin says brick oven pizza, which I don't think I've ever had.
I've had it a couple times. I'm not a fan.
Really?
Kind of on the same path as Riccardi's. It's not the same, but it's also a thinner crust.
Did Bertucci's have brick oven pizza? Does anybody know? Because I've been there.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea.
All right.
Justin said there's a Portuguese market 30 minutes away. So yes, but it's rare.
Okay.
Get that linguiça. You just got to go there and drop like $400 or $500 stock up for the winter.
Abby says that her sister Sydney will not eat pizza without ranch.
Why? So weird. I don't know. Abby says nothing better than a good salad. Salad really is good. I don't have salad enough.
Yeah. I'm not. It's funny, and I've heard this said many times before about how when you are making the dish, it's like you don't taste it and appreciate it as much as
that works with salad.
As much as if someone makes it for you. And one of the reasons...
So basically what I'm trying to say is somebody else needs to make my dishes for the rest of my life.
Somebody cook for me, please.
I'm not cooking anymore.
No, the theory behind it is, as you're cooking...
I know, I've heard the theory.
Okay.
I mean, you can tell everybody.
If you haven't heard the theory. As you're cooking and preparing the food, you're smelling it. You know, you're getting all this so that when you finally sit down and eat it, you've had this whole experience. Everybody else is seeing it and smelling it for the first time.
And that happens to you with salad?
No, I'm just saying that I don't think I make a good salad. Mom does, but I don't, I just feel like I'm throwing stuff in and...
That's a textbook lazy person answer. And the reason I know that is because I say that to Trish all the time. Trish, can you whip up some tuna fish? I just don't make it as good as you. It's tuna fish. You just strain it and put some mayonnaise in and call it a day.
And your real reason is because you're lazy.
Yeah, well, I made tuna the other day. I didn't need Trish's help. I'm a grown-up now. Now. Yeah, this past week.
You weren't last week.
I know, I grew up this week. But textbook. No, Trish just makes it so much better. Trish, can you make this for me, please? That's what you sound like. High-pitched with a British accent.
She does make a better salad. I don't know why.
Trish, I'm trying to back you up here, but apparently you got to whip up a salad.
Real quick.
What? Huh? We'll tell you later. Just Pete being Pete. You know what I'm saying? She laughed.
Well, I guess
she knows exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's see. Are there any more? I think we reached the end of the pizza, but funny clips.
Diane said, I agree with you, Pete. People say I make a good salad. However, I always like the taste better if someone else makes my salad. Yeah.
Here we go. Pete's like, see? Trish, make my salad, please.
And then what did Dana put right after that? He says, I love a good fat boy salad. As in deli meats, tons of veggies, olives, croutons, cheese.
Hey.
Yeah.
Deli meats on a salad is good stuff.
Yeah, what is it? Do you like the antipasto we got from Riccardi's?
I do, but I think it's a little funny how much hype you guys give it, because it's literally just a salad with like salami and ham.
And cheese.
Yeah. There's really nothing special to it, but you guys are like, this is the holy grail of salads, man. And it's literally just a salad, and they probably went to Shaw's, got a pound of salami, slapped it on there. Like, I never had something this delicious. Unheard of. This is crazy, man. Let's see. Gary said new delicious pizza topping. Hot honey makes amazing. What? Hot honey? Why are you guys putting honey? Why are we trying to ruin pizza?
Wow.
Abby says expand your palate. Not with pizza. Pizza's pizza, man.
Yeah.
I like my pizza. My top 5. Bang, bang, bang. Give me something like that. I'm good. Dana says, Matt, drink Dell's frozen lemonade in a parka. Maybe.
Be a funny video.
July. I'm just in what are those expensive jackets? The Eskimo, like the Canadian goose jackets? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I feel like that's I put a weird combination together. Anyways, I'm going to get one of those Eskimo jackets. Just sweat dripping down my face. I'm sweating, but thank God I have a Dell's frozen lemonade. I'll do an ad for them. By the way, I feel like I'm on Mount Everest. That was my audition tape. Somebody send that to them.
Yeah, please.
See if they're interested.
By the way, did Gary, did you go to the game last night? I thought I saw
game?
The Celtics.
Oh.
I thought I saw a post
dub last night.
Yeah, I thought I saw a post where he was saying "Go Celtics" and it was from the Garden.
Go Seas, baby.
Yeah, they tied up the series.
Hey, Red Sox kind of turning things around a little bit.
5
I'm
games
not trying to say. I'm
in a row.
going to say it quietly. I don't want to, jinx anything. Apparently, if you say it quietly, it doesn't jinx them.
Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong.
Maybe, but they're doing okay.
All right, I'll say it.
They just won. I think what was it They went 7-1 on the homestand or something like that.
Yes, they did. 5 in a row.
Trevor Story's kind of heating up. Trevor Story, guy we paid a bunch of money, is actually
he's finally
knocking
knocking
the ball around.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
And the starting pitching is doing pretty good.
Hey, let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Let's just leave it at that. You have a history of jinxing people, not me.
You don't.
Let's
That's
just
right.
knock on wood. For the rest of the show,
history.
we're just going to keep knocking on wood. Does anyone have anything to say?
You going to keep going?
I'm just going to keep going.
Okay. Let me say. Dana says, gotta have the hot honey with chicken pizza. Wow.
I guess I'll try it, but
yeah,
I don't know. Gail says, I love Dells. Just Nothing better, you know? They just figured out the simple formula. Bang, bang.
Tell's lemonade. Mm-hmm. Gotta love it.
Danny says Red Sox walk-off grand slam Sunday afternoon. Yeah, Pete was loving it.
We talked about that yesterday and about how it was 0-2 on Franchi Cordero. And I was sitting there thinking, he's going to strike out. And then, boom, over the bullpen. Yeah, that was a no-doubter, you know. Sometimes the guy, maybe he's going to jump and catch it before it goes in the bullpen. He was over the bullpen. You're not going to catch that. So
let's see. Abby said, I would love to see that, but I've seen Trish in action with children and family. She scared me then. I can only imagine her with the GP. What were we talking about?
I think it was something Dana said right before that. Something about...
You might even see Trish in action, Abby. What happened? Am I supposed to be afraid of Trish right now? Is Trish going to hit me with the frying pan? I don't think I did anything wrong.
I don't know.
I was defending Trish.
We'll have to see.
I'm scared. What? Someone explain to me, please. What happened? What are we scared of Trish for? I mean, Trish don't mess around. That's for sure. What were we talking about? I completely forgot. GP.
General public? Maybe?
We didn't say anything about the general public.
No. What's going on?
Somebody inform me. No, Dana said I should go on a ride along with him. Oh.
Is that where it started?
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. Abby, you really need to come for a ride along to see the level of stupid that is out there. She said, oh, no, thank you. I can't imagine it would be a good time.
Oh, Mom wanted me to bring something up on the show.
You might even see Trish in action. And Abby said, I would love to see that, but I've seen Trish in action with children and family. She scared me that I can only imagine her. Maybe it was the general public.
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry for doubting you.
Something happened. We saw something on the drive home from Virginia that Trish, she said, oh, you got to talk about that on Monday, which I forgot. She said, you got to talk about that on Monday. Dana's going to tell you job security.
Okay.
So here's what happened. We were traveling in Connecticut or New York. One of those.
All the same.
And we came around a corner and there was suddenly traffic. Okay, for no reason, it turns out there was no reason for it. Maybe there was an earlier accident. I don't know. Well, we come around the bend and there's traffic. But to the right of us is an on-ramp. On the on-ramp, some guy had come down like he's going to get on the highway, and all of a sudden he sees the traffic and he stops, puts the car in reverse, and starts backing up to get off the on-ramp to go another way. And we were just, at one point, Trish was like, this is an accident waiting to happen. And then she said, and here it comes. Because there was a guy behind who was going forward as this guy's going backwards. So fortunately, they saw each other and this guy was able to go around him. But to back up, and I've seen this when people miss their exit, they'll go in the breakdown lane and they'll back up to go back to their exit.
What's the number one rule of the highway? Don't back up.
Don't back up.
Don't back up.
Keep going.
No matter what happens, don't back up.
But I have never seen someone backing up on a ramp.
Yeah.
Say, oh, I'm not getting in that traffic. I'm going back the other way. And she told me that, she said, Dana, your response was going to be job security for paramedics.
I mean, in what way do you think that's going to end well? You're like, oh, no, this will be good. I'll just back right up.
Yeah.
Like, it never crosses your mind, oh, snap, what if somebody also takes the exit? Oh, man.
And Dana did put in all caps, oh, hell yeah, that's a job security.
So if there's one thing you take away from this Pete Braley show, it's don't back up on the highway.
No.
Ever.
Keep moving forward, right? All right.
Going straight. Anyways.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah.
And we will see you tomorrow morning.
I feel like I had something else in mind when I said keep, and then it left. And I had,
hate that.
I was like, going straight. I don't know. I'll just try and finish this with something. Yeah. Keep moving forward, everybody.
All right. As we always say, no matter what, go out and make it a great day.
Peace.